And I love relationships. I think they're fantastic. They're wonderful. I think they're great. I think there's nothing in the world more beautiful than falling in love. But falling in love for the right reasons. Falling in love for the right purpose. Falling in love. Falling in love.
It's ironic that I'm talking about a love story while I'm heartbroken. Life, right? It is what it is though. Since this ain't about me, my only request is for you to subscribe. And yes, it will help a little. But let's talk about love, shall we? Love stories have always captivated people. The giddy excitement of budding romance, the ups and downs of a passionate relationship, and the intertwined journey of two souls. It has a universal appeal. Hi, I'm Albertina by the way, and I'm here to answer your question, how? How will Tanzania's gentleman, musician, and fashion icon be able to seduce you? You? Not the movie on Netflix, but you? Maybe you don't even know him. It's your first time hearing about this alleged seductor. Child, it's not only a physical seduction, it's a I would love a man like this type thing. It's a whoa, men like this still exist type thing. It's a people still think like this type thing. Can artists be really level-headed even after fame? Does love only exist for woman and man, or could it be love for music or fashion that just changes your whole perspectives on life? It's a rare thing in a world full of hookup culture, red-pilled men, misogyny, game theory, feminist-infested world, to meet a gentleman who is accountable, emotionally intelligent, charming, mature, God-fearing, and boy, does he look fine, okay? I'm gonna hit the nail on its head. What makes Juma Jux the king of hearts? Well, let me explain. Juma Jux, born September 1st, 1989 in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, was what we called a cool kid. He got it from his father though, whom he describes as Msafi, a.k.a. full of swag, I'm cool like that type of guy. His father passed on, RIP, years ago, but you can still note the influence that he had on Juma Musa Mkambala, but I shall refer to him with his stage name, Jux. His dad had a car service business, among other things that he was doing, and it feels like he was well-rounded and a popular guy. So it doesn't look like he's had daddy issues, which is a good thing and a foundation of his character as a man. Life must have felt strange when his father died, but his mother, the caring, absolutely adorable, independent boss woman, as Jux described her, was there to hold the family down.
Then kama.
Yeah. Ulikuwa ni mama's boy?
Mama hivyo lakini hadi sasa hivi can't tell me anything kuhusu mama yangu. Yani she's my queen. Yani ni mwanamke, ni mwanamke naweza nikasema ambaye nampenda sana, namuheshimu sana na naamini ni kimbilio langu kwenye vitu vingi sana. But sometimes I can't imagine kwamba kuna siku siwezi kuongea labda na mama yangu au kufanya nini. I don't know how it's going to be like. Ni mtu ambaye namuamini sana.
So is he a mama's boy? Maybe. Maybe the reason they are so close is because she's the only parent left. Oh, and a mother's love, like no other on earth, right? I mean, God's love trumps all, but you get it. You could say that he grew up in a traditional family setting. Dad, mom, his sister, Fatma, and him for a long time before his little brother popped up like, hey, what about me? It's no surprise that he's family-oriented, and every girl, stroke woman, lady that he's courted, he always hoped to have a family with. With the character of his mom and the swag of his dad, Juma Jux was bringing a lot to the table, and so should the woman that he chose. Not only about girls, in case you'll accuse me of being superficial, but also when it comes to business and owning one of East Africa's top fashion brand, you can tell that he was cut from a good cloth. Did he change school for a girl when he was younger? Of course, sure.
Kuna shule nishaikuhamisha kwa sababu ya girlfriend. nilikuwa na girlfriend changu cha shule, alihama shule.
Ukaamua kumfuata?
Ilibidi niende. Yani vitu vilikuwa vingi, nisingizia walimu, vitu vilikuwa vingi. Lakini
not perfect, all right? He has enough qualities to make you want more for yourself or your partner. Why? Listen. In the beginning, there was a rapper. Yep. I was also surprised to hear that at 16, Juma Jux was a rapper with his friends in a boy band group named Wakacha that he was a leader of, apparently. The boy group included Cyril Kamikaze, Giga Flow, and Jux as the lead singer. They were making local wave with songs like Facebook Girl, enough to pave way for his signing with It's Bob Maneke, a producer from TZ. Bob had a different challenge for Jux though. In a bid to push his boundaries, he asked him, Mbono siimbe? Translation, why don't you sing? And Juma Jux listened. He was, after all, a man who did listen to his peers or his mentors or the greats.
Za hip hop, umeanza, part of a rap group, ilikuwa inaitwa Wakacha?
Yeah, Wakacha.
How many years ago was that?
Oh, this was like, even before I started to be like a solo artist. Like, that's the thing that introduced me to the game. So nianza kama rapper, lakini the first producer ambaye nenda studio akaniambia kwamba Jux, can you try to sing? Kwa sababu alinisikia naimba pembeni. Nilipoingiza vocal kwa studio akasema from now on stop, don't rap anymore. Be a singer kwa sababu you can do this more. So
Oh, I forgot to mention. You know that Facebook Girl song I just mentioned? Wait, were you listening? Oh, okay. The song made him rise to fame, like Tanzania commercial fame, because I don't want you looking at me like, where was he famous? Tanzania, okay? So he did well beyond his expectations. He had a music group. He was a singer now, doing shows. Yay! He was also a student in China, and now he could afford flights from China to Tanzania. Life was good, God is good, and Juma Jux rules.
So recently this year, famous Juma Jux and Vanessa D, they broke up. He actually said he regrets leaving Vanessa D. So,
na mahusiano ambayo niliumia sana na nilipambana sana kutoyapoteza.
By the way, if y'all would like a video on Tanzania's most iconic songwriter and musician, beautiful Vanessa D, a.k.a. V-Money, comment down below and I'll be glad to do it. P.S. I'll still do it anyways, but subscribe, pretty please, with a sugar on top. For now, let's talk about love. No Didi. Among the many love stories that have captured the attention of fans in East Africa, Vanessa D and Jux relationship stands out as a fascinating tale of love, music, and resilience. The love story between Vanessa D, a.k.a. V-Money, and Jux ignited in 2014 when the two collaborated on a song titled Jew. Their effortless chemistry on and off screen was so captivating to fans and media alike. Rumors of their romantic involvement spread like wildfire. People considered them the Bay and J of TZ, a music powerhouse couple. Not my words, and Bay and J, child, that didn't age so well. Soon, the couple confirmed their relationship, setting the stage for a love story that would capture the hearts of many. Love. It's a reason for being, a reason to do better, do the right thing, be brave, but love can burn you out too. At 25 years old, Jux met a girl, a kindred spirit. They were two young souls, the world an oyster, chasing their dream and making love under the stars. Who read this? When one was away in a far country, performing for the masses, sharing their passions, dancing to the tune of their heartbeats, the other one followed. Not their heartbeats, their beats. They would support each other the way they could. The people loved it as they do a love story. Congratulations, they shouted. Couple goals, they repeated. Favorite it couple, period, they assumed. But a man is a creature of habit, and sometimes habits can get too comfortable and the people too complacent. Success became the norm, one hit after another. As karma would have it, the story was met with a hit. Fate knocked, and no one could deliver because as man plans, God's laugh is the loudest. One picture was the whirlwind that threatened the collapse of the kids who had taken over East Africa by storm, with the independent tour in love with money. But money wouldn't be the root of their problem. No, maybe it was, but no. They were both busy, both big brands, and no one has ever seen a monster with two heads. Not that they were monsters, okay? Their impact was so huge, of course, but their silent whispers were their downfall. Trust issues? Check. Infidelity? Can't confirm. Regrets?
Niko naye. Najua at the end of the day kwamba ni bora nisiongee kama kuna mabaya, lakini kama nitaongea basi nitaongea mazuri.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe, but what doesn't kill you might make you a million Tanzania shillings clothing brand and a trend-setting album. Now check that. He said, heartbreak is the catalyst for a new path. At least that Joe guy from You on Netflix said it. I still hate how season 4 ended, but digress. After 5 years trailblazing together, Juma Jux and Vanessa D were no longer a couple, but African Boy Apparel and Juma Jux would be the perfect match. The year is 2018 and African Boy was an established clothing brand. A new path indeed, having taken the reins from his father's business mind and a deep love for fashion. Juma Jux turned his passion to an international clothing brand. Yay! Of course, with big things comes small problems, like a little scrutiny on Juma Jux clothing brand African Boy. The picture that he was using in the shirts and the capes were from a Ghanaian icon, so is that copyright? People said. He cleared this in an interview though. He said, I have license to own this picture because I bought the copyrights for this picture just like anyone else in the internet or in the world would. So he was not a copycat, at least not here. Maybe in the music later, well, you'll have to judge for yourself when I bring it up. For now, the Love album was about to drop. Boomplay, a digital platform popular in sub-Saharan Africa, was taking over radio play. Anyone with a smartphone in East Africa could have access to direct music from their faves. So what happens when luck meets opportunity? A successful album, yes, especially after winning Best East Africa Music Video at the Zanzibar International Film Festival for his song Utaniwa in 2017 and Best R&B Song at the National Tanzania Music Awards for his song Nita Subiri in 2015. Jux had now become an established artist. It was evident when he dropped the Love album in 2019 through Africoria, the largest music distribution in sub-Saharan Africa. 18 songs, 1.3 million streams on Boomplay, the most streamed East Africa R&B albums at the time. A hit song, Sugua, Juma Jux was riding high as a nominee for the Best Male East Africa at the Afrima Awards and a performer at Cox Studio Africa 2019. Who could stop him? Can't touch this. So, improve what you love and maybe you can be a trendsetter as Juma Jux. I feel like I haven't convinced you enough that Juma Jux might seduce you. I might not, but my read on people is on top tier. Ask my friends. Of course, due to my research, I had to watch lots of Juma Jux interviews to have a feeling of the material he's made of. Some would find him obnoxious, full of himself. I saw a confident man. Some would say player, but he's only dated like 4 non-girlfriends. Seriously. And he kinda said, he don't want no baby mama. Exactly. Some could say he's a lucky man. He was born a cool kid. His mama said whatever he plants, he shall reap. So I guess he was a great farmer, planting positive seeds. In his interview, he said, I'm a positive man. On hindsight, he talks about his girlfriend in a mature way, asserting his boundaries, accounting for his actions on what could have led to a breakup, and hopeful for the future, his future, not one pressured by outside opinions. I deduced that he was a stable man with a good head on his shoulder, and I could see why he was popular, a quote-unquote king of hearts, and I'm usually right. And just like that, it's 2022 and another album, King of Hearts, was due to drop. Yes. 2 years after the panoramic, it was time for love to flow through the frequency again. Cha. It was November 2022 and King of Hearts, Jux's second album, dropped featuring East Africa's finest, Zuchu, Bien, Yashinsky, Mario, and Otile Brown. If you don't know any, don't worry, I got you. 2 of them are in my playlist, Mortal Cram, so subscribe. It was a hit album. Why won't it be? It had East Africa's creme de la creme. What was also a hit was his song, Enjoy. Bona ni enjoy. With Diamond Platinums. That was considered a copy of Who's Your Guy? Spiral. Child. They say that these two artists committed plagiarism, the one that they steal other people's art. And in the world of art, that's treason. I didn't really read much into this drama because I'm also a positive person, but I do know that the song was taken down by a Congolese singer, Sapologuano, who claimed copyrights. So was that true? Yet, the world is constantly changing. The copyright claim after a while can be forgotten, and yet another hit from Juma Jux, this time in Nigeria, an engagement. Ladies and gentlemen, an engagement to Priscilla Ojo, daughter to popular actress and film producer Iyabo Ojo, a reality star in the coveted Real Housewives of Lagos, the best housewife franchise in Africa, according to me. Rumors has it that they met on a plane and they fell in love. It was love at first sight, apparently. Do those still exist? Apparently, yes. I can't help but think how lucky she is. Or is he the lucky one? Because he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord, according to the Bible. Juma Jux isn't Christian, as majority of Tanzanians are Muslims, but he's a pious man, a man of virtue and principle, a man of love, and love transcends boundaries. Maybe I didn't really describe fully his character that makes people so drawn to him, that made Priscilla so drawn to him, okay? But I can say that he's insightful, confident, humble, artful, honest, assertive, fashionable, business-minded, family-oriented, visionary man. Well, no. With all confidence, he might be the perfect guy, the perfect match to Priscilla Ojo, his fiancé. He wrote a love song for her with a dance trend to lock it up. An artist love, right? Did he find his soulmate? Good question. The story is still in the making, so I can't say a lot about this relationship. I just know that they are in love. They are taking over Africa with their looks. It's so adorable seeing them. It is upon us to wish them all the love they could ever need. Because sadly, I'm heartbroken. I could also use all the love and likes that you could give me. But I shall be watching out for another East meets West wedding. And thank God for another day. Okay? Bye!